Good morning, everyone. And let me turn my mic on first. If I turn it on while I was close to the screen, and there will be echo and static. Let's see now. Okay, I hope you can hear me well. Ooh, that's That's nasty, right? I hope you do not hurt your eardrum. You know what? Let me adjust the volume a little bit. I think it's too loud. Okay, so let me put it down. Why it always has that noise? And that's really, really unpleasant. And I'm very sorry for that. And so, how's everyone doing? And I hope you have had a nice week so far, a nice weekend. And I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, and we have been raining for the last few days. And the leaves looks great, but it's wet all the time. Well, let's get started. And put your two hands together, go to the front, toward your right side, toward yourself, and left, and the front. And now you go all the way around. Good. Keep going. In case this is first time you join this free lesson, my name is Violet Lee. Good. And last time, and now reverse. Go the other direction. Very good. Okay. And now stretch and relax your shoulder. Bring your hands to yourself and circle around your waist. And for this class, I do all the demonstration on a sitting position or standing. And so you see me get up and down all the time. And you don't have to do this at all. And you can just either sitting or standing, or if you want to do, up and down, that's your choice as well. And let's go for two more. Here's one and two. Good. And now, and this is your right side. Yes, I'm mirror imaging you. And going forward and down. Using your shoulder to turn your arm. Very good. Keep going. And two more. Here's one and two. And reverse. It is so nice that some of you are sharing these lessons with your friends on Facebook. And I just saw someone share it, and then so there's a little screen pop up. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. From this distance, I cannot tell who's sharing, but it's great. Okay, let's go for two more. Here's one and two. Good. And now, left arm up and move forward and down. And then yesterday, I posted on my Facebook page about a study and published by Harvard Medical School and talking about taiji chuan can boost immunity. And yes, this kind of research has been done again and again. And now reverse. So it is very important we have a good habit, keep practicing this healing art, and so we can keep our immunity up and to boost the immunity, right? And now it's more than ever, and it's so important to have a great immune system so we can fight off all the diseases, including COVID-19. And now, and a gentle fist. Turn to your right side twice, then left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stop. Okay, good. Of course, I'm not saying if you practice Tai Chi, you will never get COVID-19 or you can beat the COVID-19 for sure. However, I just think, we all need to do our part just to improve the odds for ourselves, right? Okay, now gentle fist. 1, 2. Now hands up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Very good. And next, rubbing your two hands together. Good, good. More health, more immunity. Let's stretch, right? Good. And now gently massage your neck back and forth. Okay. Now hands down and head down. Feel the gentle stretch in the back of your neck. Hold it, and hold. Up center. Now tilt your right shoulder. Up center. Tilt your left shoulder. Hold it, and hold it. Up center. Now look at the ceiling. Back to center. And now we're going to circle the neck. If you have whatever problem you have and or you don't feel comfortable, don't do it, okay? And now head down, circle to your right, back, left, and down. Make sure the shoulders do not move because we want to isolate the neck and give the neck a good rotation. Yes, last time, right, back, left, and down. Now reverse, left, back, right, and down. Do you hear the noise in your neck? I do. Yeah, and it's funny when I do this side, it's more pronounced than the other way. Okay, this is last time. Good. And now, hands to in the front, open, pushing your shoulder blades together. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. To the front and pushing to the back. It's like swimming in yourself, no water, right? Okay, and last time. Okay, good. You know what? I hear that noise. Let me adjust the mic a little bit. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I think this is a little bit better, and there's no screech noise. Okay, sorry about that before. And I used to teach in group classes, right? And then sometimes a lot of people. And so this is the set I use to teach in the in-person class. And now it looks like this may work. Okay. And what do we do next? Hands together. Yes. And now massage your kidneys. Okay, I see somebody sending some note. Good morning. Okay, thank you. And now, keep your head suspended, turn the hip. Okay, you're probably wondering what I was doing in the staring at screen. Actually, is The console, the platform I use is called StreamYard, and so the app I have right now, it has a screen of me, and now go reverse the other direction. But on the side, it also show the comments people make. So sometimes this is very helpful, especially recently when my sound system wasn't working, and I really appreciate some of you send me a note. Okay, good. And the next one, hands together. So I was afraid, something wrong again. So that's why I went up and to look at the screen, see if anyone sending me some warning. And now, using your hand to guide your knee outward, circling if you're sitting, and pick up your heels, and so you can do this much more easier. Good. I hope everything is working out fine. It's never easy, right? And now reverse. I don't know, God or the Supreme Divine is probably testing me. So every day there's some challenge for me. Okay, now put your feet down, and next we're going to do the lunges. From lunges, let me demonstrate for you sideways. So your right knee should either be above your right ankle or behind. Make sure you don't do like this. This is very bad for the knee. And we want to do downward pausing. See, I'm pausing downward, not pushing forward. Pushing forward is too much stress for the knee. And you're sitting, you bring your knee into your chest. Good. Keep going. Okay, now switch side. Now left foot in the front, right foot in the back. And again, you do downward pausing. If you're sitting, bring the knee to your chest. Very good. Keep going. Okay, let's go for two more. And last one. Next, we're going to do side lunges. If you're standing, open your legs as wide as you can handle, and switch your weight to your right side and do a little pausing. And if you're sitting, and pick up your right foot and place on your left knee, and using your right hand, pushing your right knee down, and loosen up those leg muscle and also the hip joints. Good. Now switch. Now do the left side. Good. Pick up your left foot. Yes. All right. And now relax. And now place your right toes behind, and draw your right knee in circles, and then this way you can rotate your right ankle, and now you're sitting, you pick up your right leg, and now let's go the other direction. Good, very good. And now place your left foot in the back, okay? You're sitting, pick up your left leg, good. And turn the other way around. Good, and now kick from behind. Well, yesterday we have Arthur Du here, and he talked about the taiji footwork, and from the young style perspective, and as far as how you walk forward and backward, and even though young style walk a little bit different than Chen style or the other, and I didn't mention, and the fundamentals are the same. And then when we learn Tai Chi Chuan, the most important part is not just learn the movement. Movements, yeah, important, but the more important part is the fundamental. And you probably notice there's no difference from what he said versus the others like Billy Grill or Jack Yan and Viola. Bro Brown and all the other and okay, Bill Donnelly. It's very consistent. The same principles. So you keep your head suspended. You keep your upper body upright. You probably remember. And Arthur had a cup on his head, and he was walking, and the cup not only did not fall and no water was spilled, right? And then that's what we wanted. We wanted to maintain the head at the same position and then keep the upper body upright. And then it's very important we don't, if your weight is on one leg, you don't move that one because that can injure your foot. Tai Chi Chuan is extremely, how should I say, scientific. So like we were saying at the beginning movement, we shift weight to the right side, then we can lift the left foot up slowly, right? And you don't want to be weight in the middle or whatever, or even your weight on your left side, then you try to move it, and that's bad. And so all these fundamentals, they are the same. And if you keep watching, attending these classes, you will find it out yourself as well. Okay, well, thank you. And then next, let's do the 8 sections of brocade, 8段体. If you're sitting or standing, keep your feet about hip width apart. And then you're standing, bend your knees slightly, so it's like you're sitting on a high stool. Okay, just very relaxing. And run the hands in front of your lower ab and both hands facing the lower ab. And the shoulders are relaxed. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Now bring 2 hands together, flip the palms up, and pull yourself up, your elbows straight, look up at ceiling, and now open. Softly bend your knees, but keep your back upright. Again, the same as the Tai Chi Chuan, right? Even though this is Qigong exercise. Lift, feel the stretch in the spine. Now look straight, move arms back, feel your lower back is arched and open. Relax. Good. Up, straight. 两手托天地三交, both hands pushing toward the sky. Great for the health of your spine, the shoulders, lower back, and triple warm-up. Good. And next one, open your legs wide if you're standing, but make sure your toes not fan out. Instead, bring them in. So both feet kind of parallel to each other. Knee goes out. And hands crossed in front of your chest, but not hold it tight to your chest. Slowly pull your arms apart, left elbow straight, right elbow bent. Now open your right arm and cross. Make sure your body stays in the middle. Good. Your body should not lean right side or left. Good. 左右开弓四射雕 bow and arrow. This is great for the health of the stomach. The heart and the lungs. I don't know why that came up. Good. And keep your back upright straight if you want to squat down. Good. And now bring both feet in about hip width apart and both hands facing up slowly. your left hand up and flip right hand down and bring them together as you inhale. Now right up, left down. And for this exercise, your elbows can be softly bent. No need to stretch, but you want to feel the stretch at the root of your palms, 掌根，调理脾胃虚单举。And lift your arms alternatively can improve the health of your stomach and spleen. Very good. And now both hands in the front. Open, feel the stretch in your chest and turn the palms up. Not moving your body, but turn your head. Look at left and back. Open, right and back. Left, back, right, back. 五劳七伤往后瞧。Wise out, turn the head. Great for the health of the liver, the digestive tract, and also help to get rid of fatigue. And now open your legs wide, and we're going to lower our head and swing from the right knee to left knee and circle. And then vice versa. If you're sitting and your feet come up at 45-degree angles, make sure your knee is behind your heels or your ankle. And place your hands on your knees. And now let's go together. Swing your head from right knee to left knee and circling and back. Now reverse from left knee to right knee, circle, back. Now right to left, 摇头摆尾去心火. Circle your head and tail can reduce the inflammation in your body. So what is inflammation? Well, my understanding, cancer is one kind of inflammation, right? And then there are all the other kind of inflammation, and that's why our body is sick if we have inflammation inside. Good. Okay, let's finish up from left to right. All right. Now feet in, arms up, and bring them down. Flip the palms. Move hands to the back at the kidneys. And now keep your legs really straight. If you're standing, round the hands behind the legs. Touch the heels, the toes. Move arms to the ears, coming up slowly. And now you're sitting, the sensing, bring the hands down, flip the palms, hands to the back. Now you bend over and down. Touch the heels, toes, arms to the ears and up. 双手攀足固肾腰. Both hands touching the feet to improve the health of the kidneys. Good. Okay, and one more. Okay, hair is flying all over my face. I think that's the downside of or downfall of this exercise. I'm just kidding. Okay, next, open your arm and your hands back and bend your thumbs. Four fingers wrap around and bring the fist to your waist. And if you're standing, you can do high, stand, medium, or low. And you choose your level, whichever way you want to do. Okay, right fist out, open, and make sure your wrist is at a 90-degree angle. You turn at a 90-degree angle, making a fist in. Left, open, turn, and then you open your eyes big and wide, staring at your screen and beyond. Okay, and it's like you can piercing through your screen and then look really, really far. And then if you're very familiar with this movement, you can just look beyond it and all above it. Okay, and next, last set. Okay, this is called 转拳入目真气力. And we open eyes wide and also twisting the wrist. It can help to increase the energy level as well as increase the physical strength. Good. And now bring your feet in. Okay, very relaxed. Up on your toes or balls and down. So you let your body coming down very naturally, and so you see your body kind of shake a little bit. Good. And if you're sitting, the same thing. You just bring your heels up and let them fall without driving the heels down. And last time, good. And now shake it out. Good. Very nice. Relax. And today is Sunday. And in the last few weeks, we had a treat. And because Sifu Tim Brewer, who was a gold medalist for a Tai Chi competition, and he is also, how should I say, very skillful Tai Chi instructor and practitioner himself. And he has been here and sharing the taiji Qigong 18 form, so-called 18 with us. And we went through the form once, and now he's going to enlighten us with more details about why do we need to do this form and what kind of health benefit it will provide, and also some of the details as we practicing this form, we need to be mindful about it. So, without further ado, and let me welcome and Sifu Tim. Hey Tim, how are you? Oh, you know what, Tim? Can you turn off the light?
Yeah.
Because when that's too bright, and then your face becomes, yes, actually this is a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, it's a little bit dark today because it's stormy out, so yeah.
Yes, and yes, St. Louis has been raining all the time, and so but we can see, at least I can see you. Your face is not that clear, but I can see your arms, your legs, and your movement well. So I think we will good. So I'm going to get out in the.
Okay. Okay, so as Violet said today, I'm actually going to go through the Tai Chi Qigong 18 movements first section with a little bit more detail, but also stressing the benefit of each movement. So I'll be going through the first 5 movements, and then if I have time, I'll go through that 6th movement, a rowboat on a lake. I really like that movement. But we'll start at the very beginning again. For those of you who've been following, and those of you who have not, can catch up pretty quickly as I'll be detailing each movement very slowly. And I won't talk as much this time. I will go through this first movement, The first movement is called basically commencing Tai Chi, or the beginning Tai Chi posture. So the benefit of this movement also is about the heart and liver, and also improves the nervous system. So basically, the entire form. I'm going to kind of demystify some of it. Each movement in this form has its own specific benefit because it's the way it's structured. But done as a whole is very important for overall health benefits, from anywhere from circulation problems to waist movement. Basically, good for overall health. A lot of times we get stuck on individual movements and don't look at the whole. But I will break it down today and give you individual benefit of each one. Again, first movement is commencing Tai Chi. Again, very important. Feet together, looking straight ahead. This is benefiting the heart, liver, and nervous system, increasing circulation and blood flow as well. It's also setting up your intention in your mind to focus on, like I've been saying the last couple weeks. When we do these forms, we focus on intention, or your spirit, or yi, intention. Your mind is guiding your chi, or your breath. The breath moves the body. You can see this as you climb inside. So the very first thing, you're standing upright, teeth together, tongue is to the palate. Your gaze is really far in the distance. What you're going to do is you're going to bring your mind inward into the middle of your brain, cutting out all this clutter and chaos outside of your mind, outside, and bring it inside, internal. Once you've done that, you're going to bring the mind in and sink the intention down to your dantian area. This is below your navel. And relax your knees. You're going to inhale and step out, exhale, just like you do in Tai Chi movement, and get a good root underneath your feet. Like as if the earth is pushing your feet up and your feet are planting in as tree roots. Your body is straight and just relaxed. Your hands, fingertips open, not closed fingers, and relax. You're slowly going to start from the inside of your legs. Inhale slowly. Make sure you're guiding the breath. The breath is filling up the arms down to the fingertips and out. And slowly rest the elbows, rest the wrists, shoulders, back, waist. As you exhale down to the knees, feet back into the earth. This is a physical aspect. Again, pushing up from the ground. Guiding your intention. As you breathe in, let the body fill up, guide from the inside of the leg, around the waist, up the back, to the shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingertips. And as you relax, it's just the opposite. Relax down, as it's like a wave going back down the same channel. As you come down, however, you're actually going to come inside the arms, down the waist, outside the legs, and down. So energy is flowing. I'll guide again. Energy is flowing from the inside of the leg up, around the waist, down the inside of the arm. As you relax, the energy is coming from the outside of the arm, down the outside of the shoulders, down the back, down the outside of the legs, and down. Okay, it follows the meridians of the body. So again, we're going to do this 6 times very slowly. I'm not going to talk. We're just going to begin. You can come with me. Good. I will show from the side view also. The important place, again, is to have your mind very calm. This first movement actually sets you for the rest of the form. The breathing pattern in and out your nose should be very even and flowing. That should actually guide the movement, the pace of your movement. Also, don't allow yourself to rush any movement. Again, the breath is moving the body. For instance, I don't want to say inhale and then move my arm. The inhale is part of the arm. Okay? So when you relax your body and your mind, I'll do it from the side again. You allow the earth to push from the ground upward, shooting up the spine. Okay? So allow this to sit like you're sitting in a chair. Allow your hips to relax downward. Allow the weight to sink. This is called a yin-yang feeling. So your upper body is loose and empty. Your bottom part of your body is full. So it's like it's filled up, but still relaxed. You allow the earth to support you. Don't use your muscle strength to try to hold yourself up. Just relax your legs. That way the energy and blood circulation can flow. Again, pushing up the inhale from your legs, guided through the legs, around the waist, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingertips. As you exhale, relax back down. Again, in. Out. In. Out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One thing I want to talk about also on this movement, on all the movements, you want to make sure that your legs are continually to move, to push the energy, and then out. Don't lock your legs straight. Keep it naturally straight. But as you're moving your arms up, everything will end at the same time. So the legs are still pushing. Fingertips stop. Everything is stopped, relatively stopped. The energy is still flowing, so outward, making sure your shoulders are relaxed. So you don't want your shoulders to come up like this. You may not even realize it. It's not flowing like this, okay? It's flowing upward through the arms, internal. You're not going to see this flowing arm that goes like this. It's very relaxed and natural. Keeping your wrists settled naturally, kind of like setting. I'll set it down. You set your wrist. You don't lock your wrist out. You set it relaxed and naturally so the energy can flow through your fingers. Okay? When you do that, you're going to relax your wrist. As it relaxes downward, see it drops the elbow. Drops the elbow, then actually relaxes the shoulder more. It drives the energy down the spine. And then relaxes your hips. Keep it relaxed down, drives the energy downward into the earth again. So posture and breathing are very, very important. The relaxation is very important because sometimes you may think you're doing it correctly, but your mind may not totally be engaged with the whole exercise. So you need to be very mindful first. I like to state kind of like when you're doing Tai Chi or learning any exercise, you do it 3 different ways. You start off like a robot, right? You're going to learn the movement, memorize the actual physical movement in your mind by doing it over and over again. Try to relax, try to do this, but there's so many different things you could be thinking of while you're doing this to try to memorize the form. Think about what you have to do. For instance, the first move, say, okay, I stand here, I step out, I do this, I do this. That's fine to memorize the actual movement. Then you want to practice more mindfully and really relax your body, relax your mind, and engage with the breath. And think about things of, am I off balance? Am I on balance? This is part of the practice. You're not just going to go right into this meditative state and start flowing, okay? You need to get it correct. So really focus on how you practice. So that's the second way. You really think about, okay, my posture's right. Am I thinking about relaxation? Really feel it internally, internalize it. The third way is kind of muscle memory with putting all these things together and then letting go. Okay, so what I mean by that is you've practiced it enough to understand how it's supposed to feel at this point. There's always improvement. Nobody's a master of this. You continually improve the rest of your life. Then you practice daily. You know, you practice and you start feeling differently. You can adjust different things. So this is the way I like to practice to memorize it. No pressure on yourself. Just go slowly. Okay. So the second move I want to go through is opening the chest wide. This is the second movement. This is going to promote the heart and lung and circulation of the body. And it also is going to help lower the blood pressure. So this one is very good for opening the lung capacity physically. It also opens the lung channel and the heart to promote the breath and qi. But also, this is allowing to regulate your blood pressure. So very good for this type of movement. So we begin by ending with the first movement, the Tai Chi movement, and it's going to be like the same thing. So you're going to inhale slowly up, all the way out. This is one continual inhale. Relax your shoulders. Don't lift your shoulders. And then exhale the whole way down. If you have trouble with this, you can kind of do it in two parts. You can do inhale up, exhale out, inhale in, exhale down. So you can do it that way as well, but I prefer to do it the long way. So breathing evenly, breathe according to what your capacity is. If you need to speed it up a little bit because of your breath, then your breath is moving your body. You need to breathe and move your body accordingly to your breath. So let's do this one 6 times silently. Good. Again, this one also is following the 3 meridians. All these movements, most of the movements you have a lot of detail, and I'll go to it more probably next week. But this movement, again, is benefiting the heart and the lungs and regulating blood pressure. So, you know, some of these movements could probably be broken down. I like to do the whole thing from one to the other to the end. But if you want to break it down, for certain benefits, you can do that. This one's very good for again, the blood pressure, regulating the blood pressure, which is also helping regulate the mind. So let me do this from the side as well. Again, you step out, you're in Tai Chi posture. You use the earth to push up, push your feet up, shoulder height, and then out the whole way. This is one big inhale. And then exhale, bringing the energy in and back down to the earth. Again, inhale. And then exhale the whole way down. Okay, it's very important for this one also. Again, don't raise above the chest. Keep it relaxed. Your elbows are sunk, not hanging out. So you don't want to look like this, coming up like this. You want to be natural bent. Also, when you do these movements in Tai Chi, Qigong, any of these movements, you don't want to close in your chi, sink your chi inward to your armpits. Your armpits also need to be rounded. So what I mean by that is the feeling should be like as if you had eggs underneath your armpits. So when you raise them, you're not squeezing them. So this is a good kind of visual or thinking, what would happen if you did this? That would not be a good feeling, right? You're squashing the eggs under your armpits, okay? So the idea is when you raise up, keep it round. Don't raise up like this and intense. Keep it open and relaxed. The elbows should be bent. Shoulders should be down. The wrist should be aligned. Okay, everything should be aligned to the fingertips all the way down. The back is straight. Chin is slightly tucked in. And this alignment of understanding the do and ring channels and the points in between is understanding your physical alignment as well. So there's a point on top of your head called Bai Hui. Okay, the crown point, the very top of your head. There's another point right underneath where the perineum is, between the genitals and the anus. This is called Hui Yin. The Hui Yin and Bai Hui point connecting is like if you're a puppet being dangled by a string. Should be your alignment. So you should be up and down on the same point, like if it's raising and going up and down on this point. This actually helps you align. Okay? When you're sitting there doing this movement of stretching out, it's very important that these 2 points are connected as it stretches your vertebrae as well. Okay, any of these up and down motions also relax the vertebrae, allowing the circulation to flow. So you keep this kind of motion, and then when it comes up to your chest, it spreads outward, expanding the lungs, but also all these motions as you come inward is also using the 3 yin and yang meridians of the arm and the 3 yin and yang meridians of the leg. Because anytime you're coming up and down, you're coming up the inside of the leg, 3 meridians of the leg. As you're going out, it's coming down the arm, 3 meridians. As it's coming in, 3 meridians of the arm, coming down, and then going down the outside of the leg, it's another 3 meridians. So it's 3 yin and yang meridians of the arm and leg are also opening up. This is also the benefit as it connects to different organs. So again, this motion is benefiting the heart, lung, and lowering the blood pressure. Okay. The next movement is waving hands in a rainbow. I really like this movement also. So again, feet on the ground. After you've done this next motion, you come back down again. Then lean to the right. So the body is twisting a little bit. The arm is relaxed. The palm is facing the other palm in front. The front hand is only in front of the chest. You're going to slowly push. You're pushing from the back leg. So all your weight, most of your weight is on the right leg. Your toe is pointing outward towards your hand. And then you're going to shift. When you shift and turn, you turn your left toe in, right toe out, and shift the weight back to the left leg on the inhale. So you just shift the weight. The important is still keeping that posture, but shifting the weight. Once you shift to the center, you're turning your waist. You turn your waist. Turn your waist, shift, again. This motion of wave hands and rainbow is benefiting several things. Actually, it's the heart and triple warmer, but it's also kidney chi. So the motion is also helping the actually digestion system. So this kind of motion, this twisting motion, is also promoting digestion. And any kind of twisting motion you're going to have in these forms are also helping the kidney. So there's a lot of things involved here. Tonifying the kidney, which actually helping promote is actually helping promote the heart, but also helping digestion. So these different movements have all different kinds of benefit. Again, let's do it together slowly. You're going to raise up, shift the weight, turn the toe out, push slowly from the leg, inhale. Exhale the other side, and then we'll go silently. Good. So as you notice, there may be, try not to bounce too much up and down, but there will be a slight at the end, kind of a tipping motion as you sink. It's kind of, I like to think of it as you threw a ball and caught it in the other hand and kind of weighted you down a little bit. It's kind of a sinking motion with your legs, so you sit with the hips slightly and tilt a little bit. You tilt a little bit, okay? And turn and tilt. Again, this is working the waist, the kidney, but also it's helping digestion. So those with digestive problems, these kind of slow motion, again, shifting the weight with the waist, it's very important. Keeping the body straight. And when you push, you're pushing from one leg to engage the waist. So you don't just turn your body without engaging. Okay, you're going to push from your leg to the other, to the center first, to center yourself, and then continue to push to put the weight into the other leg and sit. Virtually, there's about 80% weight on the back leg, the bent leg, and then the front leg that you're pointing your toe to is about 20%. Okay, so most of your leg will be, most of the weight will be on the other side. This also is helping promote the rootedness and also strength and circulation in the lower limbs. So being able to increase the circulation and muscle tone in your body also for the physical aspects. Okay, the next one is, you know, moving the clouds to see the sun, one of my favorites also. So once you come here, you're going to go down to the center. From wave hands and rainbow, you're going to come down to the center. You're going to sink, push up from the ground, looking up. Part the clouds to see the sun. This is for the heart, lung, triple warmer. Also helps increase circulation. So let's do it silently. As you come up, it's inhale. As you come down, it's exhale. Again, use your breath to move your body. Use your intention to breathe in and out evenly. That should actually reflect in the movement itself. Okay? So as you sink down, don't bend over completely. Just slightly push from the ground. Push from the ground as you inhale. Good. This also strengthens the back. So pulling up and arching back a little bit is actually helping massage your lower back. Be careful not to bend way back too much because this will also affect your posture and your energy. So again, it's kind of like bending down and coming up. So you're bending down and coming up and down on the same post as before. You bend down a little bit, and then you straighten up where you're up, and then you lean back slightly to look up. When you're about right here, this is all an inhale. As you exhale, everything drops back down. Okay, everything drops back down. So again, this benefiting the heart, is also benefiting the lung and triple warmer as well. The next motion, this next motion is for liver and gallbladder. Hence is why all this is about good digestion, circulation, but also the movement itself about circulation and nervous system is very, very good for diabetes. So the next motion, the last one in the set, is wheeling hands and pushing palms. So you're going to come up, you sink a little bit, raise up, shoulder high, back hand is up slightly, sink, and push the palm. Turn the waist. Obviously, turning the waist also good for kidney. Exhale, push. Raise up, shoulder height, chest height, and sink. Okay, we'll do it silently now. Good. Again, this is the liver and gallbladder. One thing I do want to make a statement for all these exercises, there's a lot of esoteric language, there's a lot of things you can read about it. Get the movement down first, get the general principles down. Don't violate the principles before you get caught up in too many things. In other words, oh, I feel chi. Actually, this, we can go in deeper, but this is a byproduct of chi. In other words, it's actually the byproduct of the movement first. You're actually circulating your blood more because you're moving in different ways. The breathing is increasing the blood flow. Your movement is designed that way to circulate better. So we feel the fullness in your fingertips, those kinds of things, the warmth. It's because the blood's flowing finally, right? We were unblocking some things that have been stuck before, stagnation of blood circulation. When you start feeling things in the body, don't attach to them. Just move. Keep going through, because then your mind gets attached and moves during the form. Just focus on the form, the nice relaxation movements. The benefits will come. Don't get caught up in all the little feelings that you may have when you do these things. Only focus on the breathing. Focus on the movement, the correct posture. The benefits will come. Again, overall benefits of the whole entire body are in all these Qigong forms. Okay, different ones have different function. This actually has function for, especially for diabetes and circulation problems, because you're moving every single part of your body. Some movements, like in Babanjing, those kind, also is very specific names for specific things. But, and also, there's a difference between Qigong and taiji, and then Daoyin. Daoyin exercises like Babanjing is more some stretching motions in there as well. All designed for overall health benefits as you read it. I suggest also, if you want to dive deeper and understand how the chi is flowing in your body and these kind of things, if you have time, is to pick up a Chinese medicine book, study a little bit more about Chinese medicine and acupuncture, and study the meridian system. You don't have to make it too complicated knowing all the points in the body, but it's very good and helpful for you to at least understand the basics of special points. Again, one thing I do want to make a quick statement about is anytime you're raising and falling, This is on Du and Rin channel. So anytime you're raising up, it's not just going through the arms, but you're also circulating qi through the Du and Rin channel. This is governing vessel and conception vessel. Meaning it's going up the back on Du channel to Bai Hui to the tongue, and then falling back down to Dan Tian in the front. So this is actually what's starting the qi flow. So keep in mind that this kind of motion of up and down motion is actually circulating in this, what they call xiaoxiutian, this microcosmic orbit, this smaller circulation in the body, which actually helps you circulate through the rest of the meridians. So that's a mouthful and it's a lot, I know, but actually it will help you understand further benefits and maybe intrigue you to study a little bit more deeper on Chinese medicine, which actually is the backbone for a lot of this movement. But again, take it slow. Learn each movement correctly. Have even somebody watch you that's also learning. I know it's a little bit hard now, but we can tape ourselves or whatever. And let people watch and make some corrections. That way we don't have to do it on our own and we actually learn together. So next week I'll actually continue the next set, and hopefully this actually helped benefit and you understand a little bit more about this form.
Well, Tim, thank you very, very much for another great class. And I really appreciate the detailed explanation you have and at the beginning of each movement. And I also like very, very much and the quiet time you gave us. So I really follow what you taught and then try to, like you said, and move the energy from the feet and inside. And then, when you exhale, feel how they go out. And then I thought that was really, really nice. And I really enjoyed it. And everyone, in case you don't know, Tim, he has studied Chinese medicine for a few years, and so he's very, very knowledgeable. And so, in case you are interested in learning about the Chinese medicine, and which I never really learned it, but I look at these books. I read this book, Chinese Medical Qigong. This is the paperback, and this is a hardcover. And so this can also give you some idea and a very how should I say, a very broad knowledge. So again, thank you so much for a great class, and we see you next week, right? And then
Yes.
we're going to do the same thing with the next segment. This is so wonderful. Thank you, and I've been following you during the class all the time.
Thank you for having me. Yep.
Okay, and see you next week, and everyone else, and I see you tomorrow. Okay, and take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.